Have to get my mullein tea. Mullein tea, mullein tea, mullein tea. I don't know what it's called. Hey, Doc. Welcome. Good to see you. Hope things are going as planned and on schedule with the job situation. I am doing well. Thank you for asking. You guys hit that like and subscribe for me on your way in. If you haven't subscribed already, hit that, but go ahead and definitely hit that like button as well. All right. It's been such a lovely day here. Hit that like button on your way in, guys. Hit that like button on your way in. Welcome to Umi Jua's Tarot. Just doing some readings tonight. 6 p.m. Central Time here. I'm here every Sunday and Wednesday. Thank you, Doc, for hitting that like button. CD, baby girl. Been letting me call you dude all this time. I think when you were telling me about the motorcycle thing, my brain switched to him. Right? So when I got your email, I was like, I was so embarrassed. I was like, I don't normally forget people's pronouns and like, you know, and I'm not sure why I was picking up masculine energy too. Probably because you're such a boss. You know what I mean? Yeah. Hello, Mayu. I am actually doing personals first. If I get a, hey, HD, good to see you. You guys hit that like button on your way in. I'm going to do personals first. And then if I am called to do a collective reading, I will do that. You say you don't mind it, to be honest. But you are a boss, though. Like, seriously, the way you be in here running things, I just be so proud of you. And I just step back and be like, oh, CD got it. Doc, actually, I'm going to ask CD to, if there's anybody that you know who has gotten a reading in the last 4 weeks or so, we're going to open the list up for new people tonight, Doc. So I want to give people who haven't had a chance to get a reading, I want to give them the opportunity first, okay? So I know you had a reading, I think it was last week. So we're going to, hey, Ruth. Thank you, CD. I know you had a reading last week, Doc, and I don't mean to be rude or mean, you know, I just don't want to exclude people who really haven't had the opportunity, because there's so many people who need and don't actually get a chance to. So I might need to move that fan a little closer because I'm getting hot. You guys hit that like button on your way in. If you're new here, go ahead and subscribe. I'm here every Wednesday at 6 p.m. Central Time. And eventually I'll start uploading pre-recorded videos again. I just haven't been doing that lately because I'm waiting to see what the algorithm is doing and how YouTube is kind of handling my channel right now. So I will pick back up on that soon, but that's not a priority right now. The priority is actually coming in and giving this offering a couple times a week, okay? So you guys hit that like button on your way in. CD, I switched it up with the thumbnail thing tonight. Let's see how that works. How many people we get to actually come in, and you know, just based on my little old self and my picture, okay? You think you're watching AI? Thank you. I'll take that as a compliment. Hit that like and subscribe button, you guys. I was moving that fan closer because I am getting hot, y'all. But yeah. And have you guys been drinking your water? I have not gotten enough in today, so I am drinking, I think it's pronounced mullein. It's Mulleint to help with breathing and everything and lung clearing. So, and I am drinking water. So, yeah, let's see what the chat is doing. Yeah, that's okay. HD, you're drinking your water. That's good. That's good, CD. Yeah, just let it roll. Let them help boost the algorithm so we can get more people in here. Yeah, I've been trying to stay hydrated. I just hadn't today because I had to get up this morning and, well, I slept kind of late because I had kind of a rough sleeping night. There were a lot of, just a lot of things coming through because I did a personal reading yesterday and the energy kind of lingered. Melina, my name is Jua. How are you? You guys hit that like and subscribe on the way in. Okay, don't know what that means. Okay, but yeah, so I ended up getting up kind of late, and then I had to kind of rush and do chores so I could get ready because my love was coming to take me to the movies. So I was trying to hurry up and get ready, child. You know what? I forgot to plug in my light because we don't have anybody starting on the list yet, do we, CD? Okay, so let me get my light, guys. Hit that like button for me. Okay, y'all hit that like button now. There we go. That looks better. Oh, well, you rest well, Doc. I'm sorry you got up for this, and it didn't work out for you. But like I said, if I can get back to you, I will. If you're still here, but if not, you rest well, okay? Timothy, you hilarious. It takes one to know one, I guess. Maybe you're a scammer. What? Okay, is this delete? What do I think about Elon Musk? I actually don't think about Elon Musk. Yeah, the chat is quiet. That's because I tried a different, what do you call it, thumbnail tonight. So thank you for understanding, Doc. Yeah, so I tried a different thumbnail tonight, so we may not get as many people coming in. They like the AI generated thumbnails, even if they just come and they'll come in for a minute, right? But I just wanted to do something more authentic tonight and true to how I was feeling. So we may not get as many people to come through. You guys hit that subscribe button if you're new here, and go ahead and hit that like button. I am actually here doing, hey Pistachios, I am actually here doing free tarot readings for the first 5 people who make it on the list who have never had a reading from me before. Okay, so CD, as you can see, is the moderator, and CD is keeping the list. CD is the boss. I just work here. Okay, so Pistachios wants to be added to the list. Wonderful. We're going to start reading shortly after the list builds a little bit. Okay. But I wanted to talk to you guys about a couple things. I know I have people who come into my lives, and then also CD, who are from the UK, right? And I have been watching this show. I'm probably way old, okay? Okay, Timothy, she's going to add you to the list, okay? CD is going to put you on the list. Even though you called me a scammer. Oh, wow, okay. We're going to work with you because I want to see who you is because you over here messing with my feelings and things. Okay, well, you can leave or you can stay. That's okay. All right, so hello, Samson. Hello, Vinay. I'm doing good. How are you? So yeah, anyway, I was saying that I've been watching this show. I may be late to it, but it's called Hunters, right? And it's where these everyday people go on the run. Hit that like and subscribe on your way in. No, you're not going to rush me, Timothy. This is my show, okay? It's called Hunters, CD. And it's where these, yes, Arena, I'm here, hon. It's where these everyday people go on the run. And that's good, Vinay. I'm glad you're fine. And they get hunted by like these former police and, you know, intelligence and military folk, and they use all of the same like stuff that they have over there, like CCTV and stuff. I'm from the Southeast USA, Vinay. Yeah, Hunted. Yeah, that's the name of it, Hunted. And I've been watching this show, and I'm like, they absolutely have no, like over here in America, they have to get subpoenas to tap your phone. If they ask you for your phone, you don't have to give it to them. Like they have to have permission to go to your phone, or they have to get a subpoena from a judge, right? From the court. Yeah, it's a great show. CCTV, we don't have it like that over here. Like they have to get cameras from like local businesses. They have to get like, they have to get permission from them to use their video from local businesses or bank teller machines or stuff like that. And or sometimes we have like traffic cameras and stuff. I'm from the Southeast USA, Vinay. And so it's just really wild that there are so many like freedoms that we have over here that I just been taking for granted. Hello, Rosa. Yeah, I've been taking for granted, you know, all of the stuff that. Oh, no. The CCTV is not common. If the way they solve crimes over here is they can go on your Facebook page if it's public. If it's not public and they want to get information from like your social media, they have to get a subpoena from a court, okay, or a court order. And they have to do the same if they want to. They have to do the same if they want to use your phone records. They can't just tap into your phone. None of that stuff. I am 54, Vinay. I have to remember sometimes because I feel like I'm 30 or 20. But I'm 54. But yeah, like all the stuff that you see them using on that show Hunted, it is not common here. Like we have rights to protect us from them. Just like when the hunters go to them people's phone and they ask them for their phone, they have to give them the phone. Like we don't have to do that. They have to either have our permission or they have to go and get a court order to get it. Like it is beyond me. But CCTV is not common. They use cameras from like local businesses or traffic cameras and stuff like that. But okay, Melody, yeah, you've been having trouble with that subscribe, right? Vinay, I am 54. You guys hit that like button and that subscribe button. Who do we have on the list so far, CD? I'm going to go ahead and start reading. We just have the one person because I think Timothy left because he wasn't here for the right reasons anyway, which is another reason I was taking my time because you ain't going to come in my doggone live and bully me into a reading. Hey, Damien. Yes, I do remember you. How have things been going since your reading? How are things with you? Okay? So if you've had a reading in the last month or so, leave the list open for now for people who have not had one. Okay? And if we don't get that many people to sign up within the next few minutes, then you can get on the list, okay? But just be patient and see. We're not getting as many people coming into the lives. Yeah, I get that a lot, Vinay. Sometimes people think I'm in my 30s, sometimes my 40s. I feel like I'm 22. I feel like I'm in my 20s. Some days, maybe my 30s, depending on where I feel. Melody, yeah, put Melody on the list. I don't think it's been within the past month since Melody had a reading. You guys hit that like and subscribe on your way in. Pistachios. That's wonderful, Damien. I'm glad you've been better. That is good to hear. That is really good to hear. We're going to go ahead and start your reading. What I would like you to do, if you would tell me what your pronouns are. Hello, Julian. If you go by he, him, she, her, them, they. And also, if you would put your question, what you would like to know, in the comment section for me, okay? You're welcome, Melody. All right. Yeah, age is just a number. Hello, Adventures with Magic. How are you? So I'm waiting on Pistachios to give me their pronouns. And Julie, you said I look 22, to be honest. That's sweet of you. Give me your pronouns, and I'm waiting for your question. All right. Hey, Lady Idiakweti, welcome back. Yeah, you guys remember to like and subscribe. Thank you for being here. Thank you guys so much for coming. All right. Yes, I remember Blessings. Blessings is usually here. I think she went on a trip. I'm not sure if she's going to be here tonight. I actually try to take good care of myself, Lady Idiok. There was a time when I had forgotten myself, but I came back to me. Okay, so you go by she, her, Pistachios, and you'd like to know who are your spirit guides and what would they like to tell you. All right. So the energy has been cleared from the cards, the supporting crystals, and the table, and the reader. All of the supporting elements are on the table. We have fire going behind us as well. Pistachios, I would like for you to take a couple of deep breaths with me so that I can channel closer into your energy and other energies will not interfere during the reading, okay? So just take a couple of deep breaths with me. I'm calling in your spirit guides now. You guys, if I miss your comments, please don't worry about it. I'm just tapping into Pistachios right now. All right, let's start pulling here. Thank you. Okay, I'm being led not to turn your cards over until we're finished pulling. Well, that one came out of, right? All right. Hello, Madman Destiny. Welcome back. Wow, you've been struggling. Okay. Yeah, things have been kind of up and down. So Pistachios, you're starting out with, you're trying to hide it. Okay, yeah. You're starting out with Knight of Cups energy. This is somebody in your energy field. This is a male that you were deeply in love with. Someone very charming, somebody romantic, right? Just kind of like a knight in shining armor. But something happened. You had this tower moment that threw everything into a tailspin. It was like just an upheaval. But you came to an awakening. There was something that you saw within that dynamic that allowed you to, you had to move on from it. Okay? You had to move on, and it's like you're trying to go into a place of forgiveness and releasing the pain and recover. But you're very tired. You're getting burnt out from it. Okay? But still trying to release. You have the Sun card in reverse here. So there's still some negativity, possibly some depression and feeling down around this. Still like playing small. You say yes, yes, yes. Okay. You know, just a lot of, you can't like really make plans to move on. You feel like you were deceived. And yeah, this person was all talk. There was a lot of deception and manipulation. And you weren't really able to express yourself like you wanted to. Is all of this true? Let me make sure if I'm tapping into the right energy. You guys, if I'm missing your comments, let me know. Okay, you saying, did I go off somewhere? It sounds like your childhood trauma. Okay. There is a lot of what I'm seeing. There is some negative self-talk here for sure. And yeah, with this Sun card in reverse, this is a blocking of your inner child, like the light that your inner child brings forward. Like your inner child, when it's explored and when it's allowed to express itself, which is this Page of Swords in reverse, is really a lack of self-expression. That's because the inner child is not allowed to roam free. Yeah, there is definitely some negative self-talk here. Okay. So, have you been doing any shadow work recently? Wow. Have you been, okay, I got two questions for you, Pistachios. Yeah. Dumb question, because this right here, these three cards are proof. Have you been Okay, you've been meditating. Wonderful, wonderful. I have something to say about meditating after your reading, but meditating is good. Continue to do that, okay? A lot of times we think it takes a whole lot of stuff to get us to where we're supposed to be. Bottom of the deck energy, thank you. To get us where we're supposed to be. But meditation is a very powerful tool. Yes, Gardener of Eden, heart coherence. Lovely, lovely, lovely point of view, okay? But have you been praying for new love or really wishing you had a new love in your life? Have you like really been calling in someone? Just really, moving past this old hurt from this Knight of Swords, this Prince Charming person after this Tower moment. And then that Three of Swords came in. You kind of went through this process and you want to let your inner child out. You've been wanting a new family presence. Yes. Okay, you say yes, absolutely. Yeah. You want to let your inner child out, but you feel like you need a connection, like a family, a wholeness to make that happen. And when I say that is on the way for you, when the Knight of Swords and the Knight of Wands came out, followed by the Two of Cups and the Three of Cups. When I say this is a wonderful lover, a wonderful connection, and somebody you can build a real life with, a real family, okay? Hey, Jersey. Hey, Biniam. All right. So this Knight of Wands, he's someone who's a visionary. Okay, he sees the big picture. This is somebody who is very career focused and is possibly also an entrepreneur. Okay. Along with this Knight of Swords, this person is very ambitious and driven to succeed. Okay. They're a fast thinker, but they also stand on their values. Okay. This is not somebody who it wavers in who they are and what they believe in. Okay. And so then comes the Two of Cups to say this is a real unified love here. There's mutual attraction. This person will want long-term commitment. This person is not someone who is just footloose and fancy free. Okay. The Knight of Cups can have really good energy. Knight of Cups are great lover boys. Okay. But if they are not ready to commit, they can be your downfall. Okay. It's not that they have bad intentions, because this guy's card is upright. He's not a Knight of Swords in reverse. He did not have bad intentions. He just wasn't your person. Okay. But this King of Wands and this Knight of Swords, okay, this guy has king energy and knight energy. Okay. This is someone who is a natural leader, but also as a knight, he is a defender. Okay. And this is a unified love. Okay. Along with the Three of Cups right after, your spirit team has been listening to your heart. Regardless of what you've been thinking about yourself, they've been listening to your heart. Okay. And they know exactly what you need. This Three of Cups, right, is not just a love here with this guy, but this is also friendship and collaboration. This is a whole new community here. Okay. He's going to bring you into a life and a family and a circle that will embrace you fully and just nurture that inner child. All right. You said that makes a lot of sense. Wonderful. Okay. Let's keep reading here. But yeah, he's definitely going to nurture that inner child. Yeah, that's what I'm just saying. The Page of Cups comes. Okay, and this is new love. Wow. And this is you tapping back into your creativity and your curiosity. The same thing as children, right? You guys hit that like and subscribe, please. Yeah, those intuitive messages. This is why you wanted to know who your spirit guides are and what they want for you, because your intuition is very high at this time, whether or not you've been tapping, whether or not you've been noticing it. You say your husband recently empowered you to start and find new love within myself and found new. Oh, well, this is already happening for you. Okay, so this is what your spirit guides want you to know, that you're in the right place. Oh, wow. Yeah. You stop the self-doubt. Yeah, they don't want you to doubt yourself. They really want you to be happy, okay? Yeah, this is a metamorphosis and an end of a cycle. So if you've been worried about anything coming back around to like hurt you, or things have been coming up for you that like you worry so much about, you don't have to worry about that. Okay, this new beginning that you have, or this connection that you have with this your husband and this community, this is real. This is solid, and you can trust it. Okay. But this guy is something else. You hit the jackpot. he loves the heck out of you. Good to hear. Yes, he loves the heck out of you. The only thing is, they want you to love yourself as much as he does, and more. Okay. But your spirit guides are a group of lovers, okay? They're also, oh, wow, okay. They are a group of lovers, but they are more like, they're more like heart handlers, okay? You said that's the hard part, that he really loves you. That's what I'm picking up on. You have to, like, getting that self-love and believing in his love is really key for you right now, because you don't want to start building walls and pushing stuff away because you don't like really trust yourself. You have to trust that this is okay, and your spirit guides is what I'm hearing. Damien, what the world you got going on? Your spirit guides are handlers, heart handlers, okay? So they are the ones who have been navigating, keeping you afloat and keeping your heart open enough to receive this love right here. They're the ones who have been handling your heart and making sure that it doesn't break so much that you break and you can't have love. All right, that's the kind of spirit guides that you have. They want the best love for you, but thank you. They want you to be secure, because what I'm seeing is that's not something that you've always had, the security. And they want you to know that you're secure. Okay? CD, you funny. All right. So, yeah. They are a group of handlers. Let me see some with this right here. Let me go to this deck. Give me clear and precise. Clear and precise. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, you have not always felt protected. You really haven't. This is the soldier card in reverse. It's something you tried to establish in your adult life. Yeah, you've not always felt protected, but they're here to let you know, oh yeah. This is the community card, right? See these little boys? I don't know how old you are, but if you had good friends when you were a kid, remember how y'all used to hang out in the neighborhood? These little jokers right here probably still friends to this day. But this is what you have right now. Okay? This is what you have. Your inner child is being nurtured. All right? Your inner child is definitely being nurtured. Okay, we're going to take these last two cards and then we're going to end your reading, okay? Wow. Wow. This is powerful. Okay. I don't know if you were a victim of stranger danger as a child, but whatever connection that you have had to a stranger or some strangers that caused you trauma, that is being reversed, okay? And the seeds, you say, yes, there was an incident, okay? And the seeds that were sown as a result of that are being cleared out. All right? Those seeds are shriveling up and dying. So your spirit team is on it. Now is your turn. Now it's your time for love, true love, and community. And they want you to accept it because they have put in the work to make this real and a forever thing for you. Don't self-sabotage. Okay? All of that is being cleared out for you. All right? You love that? I love that for you. I really do. And you're welcome. You are very welcome, love. All right? That is your reading. The portal is closed. Yeah. Wow. That was so wonderful. I am so happy for you. I'm thinking I'm reading about the future. I'm reading about the present, honey. I love that. I love when you don't have to wait for something like this to come, because, yes. I'm so happy for you, Pistachio. I really am. CD said, Damien CD said, do you need a reading or do you need the police? That was hilarious, man. CD funny. Because I'm trying to figure out what's going on. Because if somebody tried to kill me, I certainly wouldn't be on here trying to fool with Umi Jua. I'd be somewhere trying to figure things out. All right. Hey, Marina. Hey, Nima. Let me see what all we got going on. Because, okay, you were sitting there like she's describing my husband. I know that man. Okay, wonderful. Yeah, I was like, I didn't know that it was present tense. Because, sometimes things get kind of muddled because there are so many people in the room. All right, I've been missing comments because I've been just really focusing in on Pistachio's reading. Okay, hello, Sarah. Who else did I miss? If I missed you guys. All right. Hello, Chinoa. Hello, God is good. Okay. I don't know what Tevion, I don't know what that means. Thank you, Marina. I appreciate the compliments. It's Melody's turn. Damien is running around here packing. Okay. Hello, Jessica. All right. Okay, you guys, hit that like and subscribe. Hit that like and subscribe for me, okay? I did something new with the, hello, Roha. Yeah, the list is closed. I may do a collective reading later, but I'm just going to try to make it through the list now. Okay. All right. You guys hit that like, hit that subscribe if you're new here. Definitely hit that like button, okay? All right. So I'm waiting on Melody's comment. And while I do that, y'all give you a minute, okay? Was I gone more than a minute? Okay. Chenoa, the thumb button looks like a thumbs up. Okay. All right. Okay. Melody, waiting on Melody. Did I get Melody's question? Hey, Teacher Golnaz. Thank you. I feel beautiful. All right, let's see. Tap into what you need. Okay. All right. Let me clear reset the cards here. I already reset those. Y'all, I got a story to tell y'all. Y'all know I be having stories at the end. I got something to tell y'all. Y'all don't want to miss today's story at the end, okay? It blew my mind, like it literally blew my mind. It's about a personal reading that I did yesterday. See, do you say you love my stories? All right, Melody, I'm just getting ready to clear the energy for you, okay? All right, take a couple deep breaths for me, Melody, please. You guys hit that like and subscribe if you're new here. Go ahead and hit that like button. Energy is scattered here, Melody. What you got going on? What's on your mind, girl? What's on your heart? The energy is scattered. Have you been dealing with anxiety, or you just kind of been dealing with some confusion, or you just excited about this reading? Y'all stop using the GUN word so YouTube won't flag my comments and shut them down, okay? Please. NGL stands for not gonna lie, Damien. I know that much. Even though I'm an auntie, I know that little bit. Thank you, Nima Nick. I feel amazing. I took a little extra time on my appearance. My love took me to the movies today. Y'all, he does so wonderful on dates. Okay. I see your question, Melody. Yeah, he does so wonderful. He plans all the dates. I don't have to do anything but get pretty and wait for him to open the car door. Yeah, there's no black magic, Melody. No black magic, no curses. Have you been this card has tried to jump out twice. Have you been met with a difficult decision, possibly around your love life? You said that's so sweet, CD. He is a sweetie pie. Yeah. He literally, anything that I ask him, he'll do. Like, he's very attentive. You said no? I'm seeing a lot of love here. There's that scattered energy, though. And I'm seeing some avoidance or deadlock or like a heavy decision that either needs to be made or needed to be made. And this scattered energy and this anger and frustration came right after a heartbreak. Okay. But in the midst of this is all this sunshine and love and just this honesty and clarity, and this creativity. This heartbreak and scattered energy came in the midst of all of this. What happened? Like what's happening here? Bless you too, Damien. Stay safe. You said the only way black magic can affect you is if you accept that energy. Because whatever energy is put forth towards you so whatever energy is put forth towards you to cause some sort of curse, you have just as much power to block or redirect that energy. Hello, Sandra. Good to see you. So it's really difficult for a lot of people to understand that curses, black magic, hex, generational curse, any kind of curse or hex or black magic only has power if we accept that it has power, and if we give that energy more power than we have. Okay. He decided he wants you back, but you say no. Okay. Damien said he back. Damien love us too much. He ain't going nowhere. Hello, Coop Divine. So even with returning to sender, okay, so this is where we have to be careful. Even with returning to sender, you're still accepting that power, that there is something that you need to accept in order to return it, right? So in order to return something, that means you received it. Okay. Damien, we're glad you're back. You're probably safer here in these comments than out in the streets, okay? Okay, so but yeah, don't give that energy more power than you have to. You can say right now to yourself, I refuse, I reject, I block this energy. It no longer has power. My divine essence is erect and upright, and it protects me. Okay? And then from that moment on, your thoughts have to be on your power. Your thoughts have to be on you. Your thoughts have to be, well, yes, it does have to go somewhere, but it doesn't have to go to you. Okay? You don't have to accept what I'm saying. I'm just letting you know that there is a lot of upright love energy and sun energy here. Okay? But this person is in the mix. This Knight of Wands and this heartbreak is in the midst here, right? So this Ace of Cups wants to offer you new love in conjunction with this King of Swords, who is a unified partner, who is positive and loving and warm and joyous, okay? This is what your spirit team wants you to have, this new love, this love that is real and true. But this person keeps getting in the mix, okay? And this is not what they want for you. So I am just directing you according to them on letting you know that this does not have the power that you believe that it has. This person does not have that kind of power. They only have that power through you, Four of Cups, meditating on it. Okay? You are disconnected from source every time you meditate on this power. So it's time to reevaluate and contemplate and come back to your inner light, that sun energy and that love energy that you have for yourself. Okay? Yeah, this is King of Pentacles reversed. This person, their energy is very greedy. Okay? He won't let go of your energy. Okay, that's what I just said. Their energy is very greedy. But it's not for him to let go. It's for you to let go. And that's a choice oh, thank you. So this is why this Two of Swords came out first. Your energy, not your energy, your spirit team is telling you that you're directing too much energy to this, and you are in decision. It's decision time for you. That's why I was seeing this difficult decision and this avoidance. Okay, because you've been avoiding letting this person go, maybe subconsciously, but it's decision time. You can either choose to tap more into your power. You have the sun here, okay? Tap more into your power to overcome this darkness, or just go back to him. Because here's the Knight of Swords reversed. This person is the King of Pentacles reversed. This person is the Knight of Swords reversed. This person is the Knight of Wands reversed. And they bring in the Three of Swords, which is complete heartbreak, grief and suffering, sorrow and hurt. Okay. So this is decision time. Yeah. The Hierophant reverse, like this is going against all your spiritual conception. All right. This is making you spiritually frail. You're not standing in your power. Yeah, this is causing all kinds of delays. This Ace of Wands reversed. Page of Swords reversed. This is causing all kind of inner conflicts, self-limiting beliefs. It's really harming your spiritual path. Okay. Here's the Queen of Cups. Is there someone in your life who is very emotionally stable and nurturing, who is compassionate and caring, and is trying to provide you guidance through this situation? Okay, that's where the greed is coming from. That greedy energy from this Knight of Pentacles reversed. He wants your inheritance, okay. Clarify this card for me. Okay. So this is actually you. This is you having to give yourself compassion and comfort, nurturing and healing. Okay, this is you having to tap into your intuition and to begin to calm your soul and tap back into your spiritual. That's what I was just saying, this Hermit card. This is you having to tap back into your power, your independence, your inner guidance, right? You have to tap into higher consciousness here. Okay, nurture yourself, calm your spirit through meditation, through introspection, through truth seeking and soul searching. Okay, you have to turn this light from this sun card. You have to turn this light and all of your focus inward and put a block up against this person. Like, you don't have to accept or believe anything anything about what they're doing. You have to know you're more powerful. And the less you believe that you have power over this, the more power that they have, which is none, really, because the only power they have is what you give them and what you allow. All right, you guys hit that like and subscribe. So, hey Moa, you a beautiful goddess yourself. Hey Tanaka. All right. So that is your reading. Your inner knowing is going to be your savior. Your inner knowing is tapping into your power. Me personally, I don't care what nobody try or what they think or what they do or how many tricks or spells or whatever. I don't concern myself with that because I know that the divine is the most high consciousness, the divine, right? Adonai, Yahweh, Yah, Ra, you know, all of that, whatever, lives in me. And it's way more powerful than anything anyone can do to me or think they can do to me, right? Thank you, Marilla. I feel beautiful. Hello, Sunny Farms. Hello, Amy. Thank you, Jessica. Amazing readings. Beautiful hair. Oh, that's so sweet, Jessica. All right. So I'm doing great, Sunny Farms. So yeah, that is your reading, sweetheart. You can literally lift that burden in a minute with a decision. You're very welcome, Melody. The very first card that came out was the Two of Swords. Once you decide that you have that power, your spirit team will step in. See, this is another thing I want you guys to understand. Your spirit team can't do anything without your permission. Because we are a race of free will. Okay? The only thing that keeps that checks and balance is laws. You have laws of the universe and you have the laws of man. But outside of that, we have complete free will. Oh, Moa, thank you. Wow. I received that. For those of you who can't read the comments, I'm going to read what Moa said. Moa said, your eyes are glowing with love and wisdom today. Oh, that blesses my heart. That really blesses my heart. All right. Damien, you in and out. Damien is frantic. Damien can't be still. Damien, I want you to go and get you a cup of water. Sit down with your feet flat on the ground and your spine erect and do some deep breathing so that your chakras can align and calm you down so you can get some peace in your soul right now, okay? And sit there and sip your water and breathe deep. All right. Okay? Okay. He says, Nima says, Umi, you have a beautiful heart and also very lovely and transparent. I'm always glued on your lap. Oh, that's so sweet. You guys are being so sweet tonight. Okay, whose turn is it, CD? Because I'm just feeling all this love. It's throwing me off. I love you guys so much. Yes. If you're new here and haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe, okay? And everyone hit that like button if you haven't already. Okay. We're doing readings for new people tonight, guys. Okay, so you says Adventures with Magic has dropped their question. Great, thank you. Adventures with Magic. Let me go see. You say you've been ready. Let's see what the question. Go by she, her. Okay. You want to know if you're a medium and if Koa is going to be your boo. Oh, all right then. Well, I tell you what. If you are a medium, woo, that's some power right there. It's some power I don't want. But somebody got to do it because somebody got to do it. Me, myself. They tried it. They tried to get me on board with that, but I was like, nah, I'm going to leave that for the people who can handle that. Okay. All right. You guys, if I miss your comments, remember I am honed in on the reading, okay? Hit that like and subscribe if you haven't, okay? You said Sunny Farms, you're with that. Yeah, I mean, I don't knock it at all. I just know that I can't because I'm a scaredy cat. And then a lot of times mediums, right? Okay, so I get people that come and they want readings about passed on loved ones. And I explain to them that I do not go behind the veil to talk to their loved ones. What I do is I talk to their spirit guides to pick up an energy signature of when they were here on the earth. And then their spirit guides relay messages back and forth if there's anything to be said. But they never pierce that veil and come to me. I keep that very closed. Okay? Because typically, sometimes if you open that portal to one, then the rest of them can just start coming through at any time without your permission. And I don't want that. I just don't. Okay. All right. So, adventurers, I want you to tap in and take a couple deep breaths. Ooh. Oh, wow. Okay. That was a big, huge burp that came up, and it was, yeah. So, you are definitely somebody who holds a well for spirituality, adventures. You know what I mean? Like, a well, like a water well. Okay. You are a well full of spirituality, but you hold, like in a well, the water, the spirituality that you hold, the water that's in that well, you can look down a well and not really be able to see how deep it goes or what's in there. So it is highly possible that you are a medium because you can't see down in there. So that's what I was talking about, like that veil between us and the spirit world. Okay. Wow. No, that's not the card. So that's why that burp came up. Because sometimes whales actually do burp. Did y'all know that? The earth burps too. Did y'all know that? Love, truth, and authenticity. Are you here, Adventures? Hello, Maserat. Okay. Did you just go through a transition where you had to leave behind either leave home or leave something behind, like you had to move on and release some baggage, possibly associated with this Knight of Swords in reverse? Someone who is unfocused, has no direction. This is either a family member. You had to flee from family or flee to family because of this person, or this person is a family member. Hey, Queen Soul. Hey, Nalia. CD will answer you in the comments. Okay. All right, Adventures. I'm just waiting to hear feedback, okay? Y'all, CD is the boss here now, so. But you've come to a crossroad, a difficult decision. All right. Okay. Oh, okay. So yes, that's what I'm seeing here. That was a difficult decision for you to make, right? Or are you faced with another big decision right now? Let me clear and precise here. Yeah, this took a lot of courage for you. This was a real test of your faith here. But you come to a place of contentment and emotional stability and gratitude. This is wonderful. If you haven't gotten there, you're about to. Who is this King of Pentacles reversed? This greedy person. This person who's stubborn and obsessed with wealth and status. Who is this person? They're coming against this release you had from this family. This gave you true satisfaction and emotional stability, right? This is you settling into Nine of Cups energy, which is contentment and wish comes true. But this person, the self-acceptance and freedom that you gained, it's like this person is coming against that. Yeah, this person is very reckless. Yeah, they make bad choices and they're financially inept. So this King of Pentacles and this Fool card reversed. I don't know if this is the person that you were asking about or if this is someone else. Yeah, this person has no long-term vision. They're very distracted, but they're also a distraction for you. Okay. Oh, okay. How have things been with your money situation? Were things okay with your money and then all of a sudden something happened? Like, did you have something come up that cost you unexpected money that you didn't want or need to spend? Is Blessings in the building? Hey, Blessings, good to see you. Miss Dahlia. Just trying to get some feedback from Hey, Charlie Brown. Oh, you haven't been here the last... Okay. So yeah, that is an energy signature that's coming through from this person to cause you to go broke. And it's starting out with just little bitty things, right? Like buying the dolls. Watch the impulsiveness. Watch the compulsion to spend money where it's not necessarily needed. Okay? That's not to say don't do nice things for yourself, right? Hey, Gamsey, thank you. You guys hit that like and subscribe on your way in. But be very mindful of your spending, because that energy signature, that person is pushing through, right? What they're trying to do is live. They're still trying to, wow. Oh, goodness. You need to tell her to go. Don't say anything other than that and never speak to her again. Just say go. Whatever you called her, if it's Nana, Gammy, Grandma, Nan, go. And never come back. And close the door. Okay? Because she's not sure which world she's living in. She's vicariously trying to spend money through you because that was her greatest enjoyment on this side. Yeah. This is the thing about it. If you tell her to go with authority and you know within yourself you have that authority, she won't be back. You won't have to keep Sage in your room. Once you tell her to go, and you have to have that knowing though. You have to have that trust in your inner power and your higher power that you have that authority to tell her to go. Sage after that to cleanse and then walk away and just, she's gone. And know that. Don't just believe it, but know it. Just based on the authority that you have as someone who is actually alive in this realm. See, this is the thing people don't understand. The people who have transitioned, they have no authority over here. We have to open the portal to them. We have to open ourselves energy for all of that. But if we tell them they don't have access to us or our space, they have to go. Right? All right. So this is the Hermit card. Are you spending a lot of time alone, or you do? I do see that you seek inner guidance in a lot when you tap into your consciousness. So this is really confirmation that you need to continue to do that, right? Just continue to believe and trust in the wisdom that you have, because you have upright Queen of Pentacles energy. Money energy runs through your veins. Okay. Some in your family use it wisely and some don't. You have the power to use it very well. Okay. You've been spending time alone lately in your room. Okay. Yeah, that's where that Hermit card is coming in. As long as you're in there meditating, seeking guidance, elevating your consciousness, seeking truth, and tapping into wisdom, that's fine. Don't isolate. There's a difference between solitude and isolation. Solitude is where you spend time alone to connect, to lift, to build, to grow, to settle, to broaden, right? Isolation is where you shrink yourself away and you slowly plant yourself and bury yourself and like, you know what I mean? And you can't connect to anything or anyone. We don't want that. Okay, that's not saying that's what you're doing, but I'm explaining it for the people in the room, okay? But yeah, if you have a child, you have the ability to generate as a very beautiful working parent or someone who is able to like really be financially adept, right? Then that is good for you, and you will pass that on to that child. All right. I'm not seeing anything about Koa yet. Yeah, this is the same thing that you started out with the Six of with the Six of Swords. Now you have the Five of Cups in reverse, which is good. This is moving on and finding peace and acceptance, okay? Okay, yeah, keep doing that. But don't hesitate to get out more, okay? This is the Chariot card, bottom of the deck energy. Thank you. Yeah, this is progress and movement. And that courage that you have is really, really key right now, okay? This is also integration. So integration when it comes to consciousness is brain-heart coherence. It's where your actual brain is rewired to sync with your heart, and the two guide you and keep you into alignment with the most high consciousness, okay? So that is what the Chariot card is meaning for you in this. This is beautiful. This is lovely here. You are progressing nicely from here, okay? Never second guess yourself. Never second guess your power. Whatever anxiety or whatever you've been dealing with, have you been dealing with some insomnia? Maybe even some nightmares? Oh, girl, I love me a library. Library, girl, honey. People be like, oh, I'm going to a concert. I'm going to this. I'd be like, oh, yeah. And girl, I'm going to the library. They'd be like, what? I'm a geek. I'm a nerd. Don't mind me. But me and books, oh my goodness. But anyway. So have you been dealing with some insomnia or maybe nightmares recently? And some perfectionism. You've been having nightmares. Okay. As well as perfectionism. Have you been dealing with that? Yeah, very restless. You feel like something is coming. You feel like something is coming. Like you have this anxiety or fear of like something is about to happen, but you don't know. You're either trying to ignore it or you're just waiting for the other shoe to drop. Is that true? Wow. Yeah, the nightmares. I can see that right there. I can see that. Are you worried about losing money on? Oh yeah, that's what this reading was about. Ever since you met Koa. Okay. Okay, so this is lost in a different way. This is not money loss. This is love loss you're worried about. Oh. Is it because you don't think you deserve him? Yeah, Charlie Brown, I'm sorry you haven't been here. Yeah, we changed to 6 o'clock so that I'm not so spent later into the night. What is this? You said I'm correct. Okay. Whoa. Clarify what I'm looking at here. This is an interesting turn of events. This is a very interesting. Did he ghost you? Six p.m. Central Time. Okay, did he ghost you? Okay, so this is what I was about to ask you. Is he just in and out, like in and out, up and down? Right, like 1 minute he's in love, or he's sure about you, and the next minute he isn't? Or he'll come around for some, and then he'll disappear, and then he'll come back? He's very distracted. Okay, so he's been coming around and then ghosted you. Okay. Yeah, I see that. He's very distracted. There's something distracting him. Let's see if we can find out what that is. So what I'm seeing here is this is weird, because it seems like you guys have an alignment in your personal values, right? But it's rooted in fantasy. It's like you guys want the same things on a certain level. You say yes. Okay. On a certain level, you want the same things, but it's a fantasy. It's like an illusion, which is what's causing the confusion and the distraction that he has. He is not your person. This is the Lover's card reverse. This is he's okay. So with the 7 of Cups reversed, right? This would be an alignment of personal values, but it is not rooted in truth. Okay? Because in actuality, there's a misalignment of values. So he's basically been telling you what you want to hear. But the reason he ghosted, he's distracted by something else. And also, he has a fear of commitment. He has an attachment style that doesn't allow him to be 100 or on 100% on the up and up with you. He's possibly maybe like an anxious avoidant, fearful avoidant. He has some sort of avoidant attachment style where he fears commitment, and he's not your person. You remember I was telling you about that well, that you're a deep well? Okay, that's what I was just saying. He's not truthful. He's not on the up and up with you at all. You're too deep for him. This is shallow card in reverse. You're too deep for him, honey. He wants somebody that he can trick. He wants somebody empty-headed. You're too deep. He can't handle you. Let that joker go, honey. He's not your person. He is not your person. Yeah. This is the healing card. This is releasing, letting him go. Cleanse and purify. If you've made love to him, take you a salt bath and clear his energy out of your body and your soul. Return to sender, okay? And sage if you slept with him in your home, sage that area, okay? And sprinkle some salt around your front and back door. So when he comes back, if he walks into your house, whatever negative energy he will bring will be left outside, but also send it back out with him. He is not your person. So you can either accept him back, okay, and waste a little more time. You have to turn your dark femme all the way up to deal with this kind of person. Your dark femme has to be the one in control here. Okay, so clear that out. Take your salt bath, okay? But if you want to deal with him, your dark femme has to completely be in control, and you can't open up your heart to him. Sometimes women, we just want company, okay? But you have to be in complete control of that situation. I personally don't waste my time with it anymore. I prefer light and love and the good-hearted, good nature. So that's exactly what I called in for myself. And somebody who ain't gonna ask me to marry them. This is the 1 day card in reverse. So this is going nowhere. Okay? It really isn't. Yeah. This is going nowhere at all. Is there more here? Is there another person coming soon? Yeah, so this is the bluff card in reverse. He can't lie to you anymore. The mask has come off. You've seen him for who he is. Okay, yeah, you say you can read people like, that's what I was just saying. He can't lie to you. He can't hide. You can read him like a book. Yeah, you called him out. That's what I'm saying. Like he can't handle you. I don't know if y'all know that line from this old movie back in the day, A Few Good Men. You can't handle the truth. He can't handle you. You the truth. Yeah, he can't handle you. Okay? Yeah, he can't cause you no more pain. It's not giving me a new person right now, though. I don't think you're... Wow. Yeah, when he's away from you, he's not really thinking about you. He has, like I said, he's very distracted. His energy and his mind is all over the place. So out of sight, out of mind. He's not your person. But I'm not getting any energy on anyone new coming in right now. Right now, you've got to go, this Hermit card, you've got to keep dipping into your well for a while. You've got to keep going into your spiritual bag and pulling out more and more of who you are from your higher self, so that you can be, oh, thank you. Wow. So that you can begin to formulate what is actually meant for you and begin to attract that kind of person. Because from what I'm seeing, because your well is so deep, only so many people have the power to pull that bucket up to get something from you, to get a real drink of you, to wash themselves in the essence of your beauty. Okay? There are only so many people who are equipped for that. So tapping into your spiritual bag is what's going to make it possible for you to draw that kind of person. Okay? All right, thank you. That is your reading. Someone told you you'll be meeting someone soon, and it'll be a Pisces. Good luck with that. I hope not. What's your sign? You're a Sagittarius. Yeah, I don't think a Pisces is right for you. You need a highly evolved Aquarius, not a low vibrating Aquarius, because you guys will clash. They will be obsessed with you, but in the wrong way. But you need a highly evolved Aquarius, a Libra, or a Leo. That's who you need. So if a Pisces comes along, it's probably there's someone that you're meant to heal, not someone you're meant to be with long term. All right. That is your reading, dear. While I wait for your response, I'm going to go see a man about a dog. I'll be back in 1 minute. You said thank you so much. All right. I'll be back in 1 minute, you guys. Okay. Thank you guys for waiting. I really appreciate y'all's patience. Whose turn is it? Daphne? Okay. All right. Whew. 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 I just came back into some strong energy. What is this? Let me go back and read these comments. I can't hardly breathe. Who is this? Adventures, I'm proud of you. You hang in there, okay? If you're still in the room. You hang in there. You're a very beautiful person. We need you. We need more healers and strongly spiritual people like you. You're going to heal a lot of people, but stay into yourself. Stay in the light of who you are so you can help yourself, so you can help others. Always put you first. A lot of healers don't get to hear that, but I'm here to tell you, put yourself first because you can help more people. Okay? All right. God, who is this? I can't hardly breathe. Who is this in here? God, my heart is pounding. Hold on, Daphne. I'm trying to regulate. You guys hit that like and subscribe. Hey Nelson. Hey BM. Hey Eddie. I want to know who this is. Is this you, Jessica? Hello, Somi. I think this is Jessica. Jessica, leave that man alone. He's literally going to rip your heart out. Are you the one that was talking about somebody in jail? Yeah. He's going to rip your heart out, dear. Leave that be. Don't go there. Trust. Yes, Somi, I know you're not Jessica. I was asking something else. Yeah, I just got to breathe for a minute. Whoever that man is, he ruthless. I don't know what he in prison for, but that's a ruthless soul right there. Elvin, leave. You can love him. Okay, you can love him and leave him. Love ain't got nothing to do with it. Ask Tina. That's what you need to put that song on repeat. Tina Turner, what's love got to do with it? Play it every day until you don't love him no more, because he is going to rip your heart out if you keep giving that energy to him. It's up to you. I ain't telling you what to do. Let me rephrase the question. The statement, okay? You have a choice to continue with him. Just know that if you do, it's not going to end well. All right? You say you feel it already? Okay. He is not a good person. He is not a good person. And I personally, like me, myself, I don't believe in good and bad people. I believe that we all have the propensity to be either or at any point in time. But there are people who have given themselves over to a lower density known as the demonic realm. And they choose to be there. And they love it. Some of them love it. And he's one of those ones. He has given over to darkness. All right. So I'm going to close that portal. I won't be answering any more questions about him. Well, I'm doing another reading right now. So it's Daphne's turn. I got to clear that energy out. I can't tap into that anymore. That literally almost shut down my heart, okay? If you want a husband, you're going to have to put away the want and need for one. You have to want yourself more than you want a man. That's how you get one. All right. Oh, Jesus. Okay, Daphne, we're going to tap in now, sweetheart. I apologize. I apologize for making you wait. That energy was just bombarding. I almost couldn't get a hold of it. Let me go back and read your question, okay? You want to know how that will go? Okay. There was somebody that came in the comments earlier, CD, that wanted a reading, but they had mixed up the time and would have been here on time. Is that Charlie Brown? They would have been here on time, but they got here late. They were meant to have a reading. Put them on the list for me, okay? Yes, that was you, Charlie Brown. Okay. After that, the list is closed, all right? All right, Daphne, we're going to court now, okay? Just breathe deep for me so I can tap into your energy and shut everything else out right now, okay? CD and blessings. If somebody comes in the comments and they drop a question without engaging or being on the list or anything like that, immediately delete their question, because they are literally bombarding the energy. Okay. And I know a lot of people don't know. You know, they see tarot reading and they think, oh, give me one, give me one, give me one. Okay. Delete this one. All right. So what happens is they jump in and they pull on the energy, and depending on how strong things are, it can be a lot for me. Okay. All right, Daphne. We're going to court with Daphne. We're fixing to get this together. Let's see. Let's see. I'm just infusing some fresh energy into the cards, Daphne. Somi CD will explain the process to you in the comments, okay? I'm reading Daphne right now. Yeah, there's a lot of discouragement surrounding this. It's just really been hard for you to have faith that this situation would turn around. You've had a lot of personal setbacks because of it. You've had to forgive yourself for a lot of things in connection to that relationship as well. But you will be moving on and finding peace is what I see here. Yeah. This is going in your favor. This is the Chariot card upright, okay? Yeah, you've lost have you lost a lot of money behind this as well? Hello, Mary. You say you did, yeah. This definitely, so you have the Five of Cups reversed, which is moving on and finding peace. Okay, and having to forgive yourself for a lot of things, but you know, it took a lot of courage for you to leave this too. Wow. You had to make a swift departure. You lost over 20 grand here. Yeah, okay. Did you have to make a swift departure from this? But I do see great progress and forward action. Man, this causes you so much anxiety here. He left a lot of trauma, and he's still doing it. He's just a burden. You say it did, yeah. It took a lot of courage for you to leave this, but yeah. So right up against the Chariot card comes the Six of Wands. This is progress here. Okay, this is victory. Six of Wands means victory. Okay, victory and progress. Clear and precise. Okay. Okay, this is freedom. Freedom and self-acceptance. Okay, this is the Eight of Swords reversed. Wonderful. All right. And this is the Knight of Pentacles upright. So this situation, it's been a lot of hard work, okay? You pray on it and keep faith. Yeah, there's freedom here coming. There's victory. There's progress. There's forward motion in the right direction. You know, yeah, just great progress here. And then the Knight of Pentacles. With productivity and being very efficient and routine with how you handle your money and how you handle like your life with your child, and just really focusing in on day-to-day management of your life, that's how you're going to be like restored. Okay. But you will have victory here, hon. Stay away from raw emotion. So I don't know if you meditate. I'm going to keep preaching meditation until the cows come home. But it's the emotion that he's able to feed off of. That's what pushes forward the manipulation and gives him more and more power with it. It's like you're feeding a beast. Okay? So it zaps your strength. You're going to need that strength when you go to court. So this is your guides telling you, just keep strong, but mostly emotionally. Okay? Because this really zaps your energy. The struggle and the back and forth with him. And you say, yes, you hear that a lot. That is his only way in, is what I'm seeing. That's his only way in. You don't have to ignore, you have to detach. There's a difference, right? So when you ignore something, it means that you still recognize its presence. Okay? So it's kind of like the elephant in the room. You know, that analogy, like there's this pink elephant here, but you're looking over here, but you can, there's still this pink elephant. That's what happens when you ignore something. When you detach, what you do is you sever whatever line of sight that you have to that pink elephant. And eventually, out of sight, out of mind. Okay? He's using your daughter to get to you. That's what you think. He's using your energy to get to you. Your emotion. Okay? Your daughter is a physical manifestation of your emotional energy. If you cut that emotional energy off, he will have no interest in using your daughter. Because what's the point? Okay? I mentioned this before. There is an energetic frequency channel that I listen to. I think it's run by a girl. High frequency guru. And she has a video on her page, right? Put this in the comments, guys. High frequency guru. Hello, Lakshmi. She has a video called Detached, Unbothered, and Thriving. It's just a frequency that you put on in the background. You can play it while you sleep. You can play it while you take a bath. You can play it while you do chores. Put that in the background and play that every single day until whenever you see him, you feel absolutely nothing. And then keep playing it if you need to. But detached, unbothered, and thriving. Okay? Lessons, y'all put that in the comments for me, okay? Yeah, okay, so this is the hermit. Remember I was just telling you about meditating? Doing that introspection, spending that time alone in your meditation and your guidance, tapping more into your consciousness so that you can like really settle those emotions. You can use guided meditations if you don't meditate already. You can use guided meditation for like emotional balance or self-love, self-confidence. They're all the same, but that's, wow. That's where your truth and your power is going to come from. Yeah, you're going to get that money back. You're going to get that money back. Have you been thinking about starting your own business, or are you a business owner? Hey, Nat. Thank you. You said I got pretty eyes. Someone else mentioned my eyes earlier. Thank you. I see a tower moment coming. But I'm getting this is not for you. This is for him. there is something on the horizon for him that's going to cause him a lot of upheaval and chaos. Let's see. Okay. If you've been thinking about starting a business, take it slow, but it'll definitely work out for you. Go through your list of ideas and see what's most reasonable for you right now. You say you're a nurse. Shoot, start your YouTube channel. Start it out with a disclaimer. This is not medical advice. I just want to tell you about what I see can work, or what you can do for this remedy, or, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. Healthcare is a big thing. Rental properties, that too. Just find something that will be easiest for you right now. Something that's going to be the least financial investment on the front end. And just not believe, but know that it's working in your favor. Okay? And just start asking your spirit team for the guidance, the energy, the physical, because it takes a lot of physical energy to do creative things and use intellectual property and to create and, implement ideas. So ask your spirit team for the physical strength and the trust that you need to make this work, because this is abundance right here. This is business. This is financial security that's going to come from that. All right. And then this is Queen of Cups. Is this you, or is this like your mother or someone in your family who's very compassionate and nurturing and who's emotionally stable and has been and has like really been in your corner? Okay, this is his energy. Okay, what I'm seeing, he's going to have a very, very terrible tower moment, and he's going to have to walk away. Yeah, he's going to withdraw. I don't know if it's going to be your court date or something that's going to happen right after. You say it's your mom. Okay. Trust what she's telling you and just really lean on her, okay? She's a very, very, she has beautiful energy, okay? And just start getting more hugs from her and just let her love on you if she's in the immediate area with you. But either way, like, get those, if you can do like FaceTime and stuff with her, get those hugs, right? Get that, because that's healing. All right. Yeah. You need to be babied right now. You need to be babied right now. But yeah, there's something. He's going to be madly disappointed. He's going to be madly disappointed. He's going to have to really abandon life as he knows it and withdraw. Hey, Deborah. Yeah, this is destruction and punishment here. I don't know what he's been up to or into, but it's coming full circle for him. Wow. Okay. I'm going to have to tap out now, Daphne, okay? You don't need to try to be strong, girl. You just need to understand your power. There's a difference. You got way more power than this person. Way more power. You got a mom who is there for you, very loving and compassionate. You got a daughter that does the same. Okay. He lives in the lower densities. He lives in 2D, lower 3D. Okay. I don't know how he's more powerful than you. They have to use things like manipulation and evil in order to even operate in the world, because they have no real power outside of that. So if you're not operating in that energy, if you're operating in love, you're operating in nurturing and caring like you are for your daughter, hopefully for yourself, then you have the power. You have the upper hand. Okay? That's what I need people to know about themselves. If you're operating in the higher densities, if you're operating in the higher frequencies and you're operating in those things, the people who are operating below you have no power. It just looks like they do because they bully their way through. Okay? You don't have to, you have to know different. All right, but I have to tap out because his energy is coming through very strongly, and I already had to deal with that guy, that prison guy's energy. So my heart is really like, can't take it. So I'm gonna have to tap out of your reading. I'm sorry. This energy is starting to come through because he's about to face something that is very, very hard. Okay. Yeah. But you have the power, Miss Daphne, and things are working in your favor. Okay. All right. Hey, Divine Roberts. Okay. CD, who's next? Let me get my water. Is Moa still here? You're welcome, Daphne. You're very welcome. Moa, I'm drinking my water. If you're still in the room, you guys hit that like and subscribe. We've been here 2 hours, and we don't even have 50 likes yet. All right, Nima Nick. Nima, didn't I just give you 2 or 3 readings? What more can I tell you? Thank you, Blessings. I appreciate that. Yeah, time does go so quickly. I didn't realize we was at 2 hours. 6 days, you'll be reconnecting with you. Oh, that's sweet. After 2 years, anxiety and mixed reaction. Okay. Yeah, stick around. Remember, I got a story at the end I want to tell y'all. Nima, I'm just going to answer your first question about the family reunion, okay? Because I'm getting a little low on energy, and I still want to be able to do Charlie Brown's reading because I was really led to do her reading. All right, Nima, take a couple deep breaths for me, sweetie. All right. Let's see if we can get those likes and subscribes up, guys. Oh, you guys can share the live as well. I forgot about that. Is there someone that's in opposition to you going to see these family people? Someone telling you not to do it? They're telling you that they're greedy and only material? Yeah, you've been really anxious about this. But somebody's been reaching out to you, really wanting you to come. You said no? Why am I looking at this? What is this? Somebody's been reaching out to you though, right? To make this happen? Hey, Maria. It is making you worry a lot. You're hoping for the best. Hey, Sarah. Hey, Aubrey. Okay, your mom has been reaching out. Oh. Oh, this is just being ripped away. There was a lot of aggression. And opposition. There's a lot of aggression and opposition that came in here. This is what caused the separation. Here it is again. What is this for? Clarify this Four of Swords. It doesn't fit. Your mom has really been struggling, Nima. Is she sick? Is your mother sick? Did she mention that at all? Or is somebody that you're supposed to be meeting, are they sick? Yeah, okay, so that's what I'm seeing. She really wants your forgiveness. I don't know what for. But she feels like it'll help heal her. That she'll be able to recover. Or at least be in peace. She wants to reverse some heartbreak. Yeah. Thank you. This is a real shattered family here. But the Temperance comes in to restore balance and harmony. So this is going to be some things will come to some people, and some things will come together, and this reunion will break further apart. Oh, that's what I'm seeing here. Yeah, some things will come close together, and some will, the gap between you will grow bigger. Some of these relationships will align and come together. But this is a really broken family here. Who is this high priestess? Who is this highly spiritual person in your family? Very sensitive and possesses a lot of sacred knowledge. Okay. Just very pure. Right up against the Temperance card. And can possibly be overprotective as well. Okay. She's really coming to grips with a lot here. Okay. She's really balancing. Let me just be frank. I don't know how sick she is, but she's worried about the outcome, if she's going to live through whatever she's going through. And she's putting her house in order. Memory lane is coming. She's going down memory lane like nobody's business. Okay. I think this is the childhood friend you were talking about, this Knight of Cups. Is he somebody who's very, very, very loving and charming, very creative? This is probably both of them right here. This Six of Pentacles energy, very giving and generous, very charitable. So the relationship with the mom and the childhood friend, those are likely going to go really well as long as you accept them for who they are. Don't try to read anything into anything. Don't try to make anything happen. Let the process flow naturally. But there will be some relationships that will sever. It'll either be as a result of this reunion or because there was never meant to be an alignment with those particular people. Okay? That's not true. If it is, she has had a change of tune. Okay, a change of tune. She is really trying to reverse heartbreak at this time. She's feeling guilty about a lot of stuff and really seeking forgiveness. She wants a renewal here. Okay? She really wants a renewal. She does have High Priestess energy, so it may be at some time she was doing something like that to him to keep him around. But with her being sick, her tune is changing fast. She's going down memory lane, and she is trying to fix stuff. So, That's what I was saying. She is really stressed. She is. And that happens a lot when people get sick. They'll really start to wonder, just really wonder how much time they have. And also, like, it puts things into perspective to help them see, or they start to think that I should have done this differently or that differently, and what can I fix? Okay. All right, you guys, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe on your way in. We got one more reading, I think. Nima, that is your reading, sweetheart. I'm sorry I'm having to tap out. I'm just feeling that normally I can just roll with these feelings that come along, but that one, when I came back from the bathroom and just kind of stepped into the vortex of that darkness, that heart-ripping energy, it just zapped so much. Okay. I hope that was somewhat helpful, Nima. I'm trying to reserve some energy for Charlie Brown's reading as well, because I was really instructed to do this reading. And then I still want to hang around and share that story with you guys. But either way, you're going to be okay. Either way, you're going to be okay, Nima. Remember, stay in self-love. You guys, y'all know I'm going to preach that every live, every video. Stay in that self-love. The lightning bugs are out. All right. Okay, Nima, I'm glad it was helpful. You guys like and subscribe, okay? And share the live. We still got one more reading. Maybe they'll catch it. Oh, you feel like you're being attacked? Okay. I do feel like something is off, but I can't pinpoint what it is right now. All right, Charlie Brown. Yeah. No, Nima, it's not shattering. It's coming together, actually. It always seems that way when things are coming together. It's just the things that are meant to be happening coming to bear, and the things that are meant to fall away going away. So that's what shattering literally looks like, okay? All right, Charlie Brown, let's go ahead and take a couple deep breaths for me, okay? Pull a couple of these first. Yeah, you're really blocked. Thank you. Thank you. Charlie, have you been led? Oh, you're very welcome, Nima. I'm glad it's accurate, honey, because okay. Charlie, have you been led to spend a lot of time alone, or you just been doing that on your own? You've also been led to go out and play a lot. Or have you just been having more fun lately? You were led to? Yeah, that's what's off, babe. You're being called to a higher timeline. You're shy. Are you shying away from it? You've been hearing, let's go, let's play, let's do this. And you've been shying away. You're receiving a spiritual call, a higher timeline here. Yes, okay. So there's a flame burning inside you that can't go out, but it's a flame of joy here. You see all these balloons? You see this clown? You see this child laughing? Look at all this. It's time for you to go outside and play. Keep doing your meditation or whatever you're doing. But this is you forging a new path here with this blacksmith card, and you cooking up a new life. This is you with great friends and support when you get outside. Go outside and play, and go outside and play with your friends. Okay? Anything that has been feeling like something is looking over your shoulder or something? No, that's not the case. Okay? You got to win. Girl, go have fun. Okay? Because this is you being called to a higher path here. But it's not going to come. You know, some people, they have to go into solitude for a while, and their spiritual path is heightened or burst open by those moments of, because, you know, I've been preaching meditation. That's where a lot of people's spiritual downloads come through in a way that bursts them open into their spiritual path, right? But for you, it's coming through play. It's coming through being out there. It's coming through sharing light, sharing energy out there through laughter. And you know what I mean? And you're going to, when you get back home at night, you're going to find yourself in so much peace and just happy. And you're going to find that you get more spiritual downloads, that you're able to have more wisdom to share. Okay? Yeah, do you like to cook? You're definitely cooking up some goodness in your life here. Yeah, you got the chef, the bartender, the blacksmith. Girl, it's time for you to go have fun. Yeah, come out of hermit mode or whatever you've been going through. Who is this? Oh, that's what it is. Yeah. You've been kind of being afraid of being hurt. You're kind of afraid of people right now because of some seeds that have been sown previously by someone who's disloyal. So you're afraid to play again? Is that what's happening? Sadie, I'm doing a reading right now. The only cursed object that I'm seeing is your fear. And it happens more when you're in your house. just in there by yourself with your thoughts. That's why you're being told to go out and play. So you can let go of thoughts and see the happiness and the joy out there. Okay? This is the 100 reverse. There's nothing stalking you. Okay? There's nothing coming after you, just like that spy card in reverse. There's nothing in the shadows or the dark here. This is the guide or the educator card in reverse as well. This is going to sound bad, but this is telling you not to listen to anything outside of you. Not to listen to people who are telling you things that would cause fear for you. Okay? Because you don't have to live in fear. It's time for you to seek new horizons. This is the traveler card. Go outside. Go play. Go enjoy yourself. Be free. As long as you're not acting a complete heathen and doing tequila shots off your belly button and dancing on tables. I mean, which I ain't judging you if you do. At least you're having fun. But yeah, as long as you're not hurting anyone or doing anything that would make you love yourself less, girl, go outside. And stop listening to people who tell you that you can't have like a happy life, like you have to be in such strict boxes. No, that's not what's meant for you. That is not your road. You are a spiritual leader. Okay? It's been definitely some energy here for the spiritual people tonight, because it is really time for us to be about our Father's business, so to speak. We can no longer let these energies and these people and these so-called curses and things have power over us. When we can't believe that they have more power than the Most High in us. You're welcome, Charlie Brown. You did need that, because, honey, when I say I was ready to tap out, but I was told to do your reading. Yeah, because you're a healer, and it's time for us healers to start seeing about ourselves, and so we can get down to business. Okay? It is time for that. All right? You guys gonna have to bear with me again. I gotta go see a man. I gotta go see that man about that other dog. Give me 1 minute, okay? Y'all share the live, because I got this story to tell y'all. Okay. Charlie Brown, you still here? I had one more thing that came to me when I walked away. Do you wear makeup? No, you didn't take too much. It was meant for you. Do you wear makeup? Because what I'm seeing is there's a focus on your eyes, which is why you're meant to be outside. People are meant to see your eyes. They're meant to like really look here. And so what I've been seeing is just a little bit of mascara to brighten your eyes, to draw people in, because they need to see them say, oh, mirror energy? Okay. You're a mirror. You have mirror energy. So Have you had this issue, Charlie, where you'll meet people and it seems like everything is cool, and all of a sudden at some point in time they just switch up on you and start acting different, and they're not as friendly or something like that with you? Have you had that happen to you a lot? That's because you're a mirror. They see themselves in you, and whatever they don't like in themselves, they see in you and they retreat because they can't take what they're looking at. It's not you, baby girl. It's not you. But you are meant to be that person. Get you some mascara. Brighten up them eyes. Put one drop of Visine in there if you have to. You see my eye makeup today? Yeah. I put me one drop of Visine in my eyes, and I did my cat eye and my little purple mascara and my purple eyeliner. And honey, when I say I've been drawing people in today, and I can see those who have like the good love energy, and I can see those who don't. I treat them all with love and kindness, but they're meant to see themselves. And when they walk away from you, trust me, the divine stuff starts clicking and the divine starts healing, and they don't even know what's happening. Okay? Get you some mascara, girl. You are a mirror. Woo! That's why you gotta go outside, girl. Go outside, but have fun. Play, because that joy that's in you is also gonna draw them in. And when they see that joy in you and they don't see it in themselves, they gonna wonder, where is mine? And they gonna go seek the Most High for it. I love that for you, and I love that for them. This is what I'm telling y'all, spiritual people, start taking care of yourself. Because when you ain't gotta look for nobody to save. You save you, people gonna automatically be saved. All right? Yeah, Queen Soul. Sure enough. Thank you, blessings. I appreciate that. All right, guys, we're at 69 likes. We got 2.5 hours. All right, so we are actually at the end of our readings. I am closing the portal for good on that, guys, because I am tapped out. I'm not for good. I mean tonight, okay? Don't you shut off my gift. I love it, okay? Got to be careful with your words around here. Woo! I'm a powerful manifester, y'all. When I say I have to be careful with my thoughts and my words, because the universe hears it, and they be like, oh, you want that? I got it for you. Be like, no. Hold on. Let me clarify. You say y'all needed to hear that, blessings. Wonderful. All right, let me get to this story. So yesterday, y'all, I had a personal reading. And the person was telling me about an engagement they had got invited to. And the kind of setting that they would have been in, they were concerned about the positive or negative exchange of certain energies that could possibly attach to them. So, out of nowhere, now mind you, these aren't things that I have studied in detail. I have not like gone deep into this. I'm sitting here doing this reading and I start hearing things that tell me about vampires and vampire energy and how it really works. And for some reason, what I'm seeing about if this person goes to this particular function, then that's who they'll be engaging with, right? Vampires. And so I started telling them, this is a person who is highly spiritually evolved, okay? But they still haven't figured out how that wraps into their life and how they wrap into the spiritual realm. This is somebody who's newly awakening, okay? So I start to explain to them that the reason that they were presented with this choice is because whenever we awaken and our spirituality is put to the forefront, we have a choice on which way to go, right? The polarity we get to choose between good or evil, right? This person was at a crossroads where they had to choose. On this hand, they're invited to this environment where they really get to act out hedonistic type activities. And over here, no, energy vampires and possibly real vampires, okay? They do and still exist. They just don't operate the same way that they did back when because various reasons, okay? But, so, or they could go the way of their true values and be with one person and love that person, okay? So they could go over here to the hedonistic side where they're thrust into this realm of sexual debauchery, or they can go over here where there's one person that they show true love and connection with, right? And they're being presented with this because if they go over here, then their higher self will emerge and they will use their spirituality for the good. If they go over here, their lower self will emerge and they will be able to use their spirituality for not so good, okay? So I'm explaining that to them. But also, I'm telling them that when it comes to vampires, and this includes spiritual vampires, energy vampires, okay? You have to invite vampires in. They can't just walk up into your spot, especially if they have ill intentions. If their intention is to turn you, right, then they can't just walk in, okay? You have to let them in. That's one thing. Another thing that I was told to tell him is that if he chooses to go to this function that he was invited to, right? Even though he was invited, he chose to go. So therefore, when he's in there with him, he's been given the opportunity to turn. Well, not the opportunity, but he's placed himself in a position to be turned, okay? And even if he walks away from that and never goes back, their energy signature will always be on him. So they can call his energy back there anytime they want, unless he does the necessary spiritual practices to break that, and that would be a lot, okay? We have the power to break all of that energy, but it's not easy if you've gone into certain people's realms that you're not meant to be in, that you don't have the power there. So even if you walk away and they start deciding, oh, I really like that, I want some more of that, okay? Then they'll start calling that back. So he would have to really, really go through a lot of energy healing and practices and stuff like that to break that signature. Okay? So this is what I was telling him. I had no idea about this stuff, y'all. I knew a little bit about a little bit, but not a whole lot about a whole lot. But when I'm seeing these things, and I'm hearing this stuff, I'm educating myself while I'm educating my client, okay? How come when I went to see sinners today, it was the exact same thing that I had told this person during this reading? I'm like, what the hell? What the hell, Leontay? What's your question, Nima? Yeah, let's see if we can get to 100 likes, y'all. Thank you, blessings. You feel me? The exact same thing I'm telling this person is all throughout this movie that I went to see today. And I'm not like I'm gabberflasted. Yeah, that movie, Charlie Brown. See, a lot of times we be thinking these movies just be movies, and they look that's why I be telling y'all, like, everything is energy. Everything. You can learn about the spirit realm and yourself from so many different sources. And if anybody knows, it's Hollywood, okay? But there were so many heavy messages there, Charlie Brown. Hey, Deborah, but when I say it blew my mind that I knew stuff I didn't know I knew, but I knew it, but kind of know, I don't know. It just, y'all get what I'm saying. Who gets what I'm saying? You mean your reading? You mean what you're reading about your family, or the story I'm telling about your family? Okay. The story is just general. The movie is Sinners. I wasn't going to even go see that movie, honestly. When my boyfriend texted me last night, and because we were supposed to go see Mission Impossible, he texted me last night. Okay, so remember now, I had this reading yesterday afternoon. When he texted me last night, he was like, did you still want to go see Mission Impossible? And I kid y'all, out of the blue, I was like, no, I think I want to go see Sinners. Child, I wasn't going to go see no Sinners because I don't even like scary movies. I don't even like movies that with blood and gore and stuff. All right? I just don't. So I was like, why am I even thinking about going to see that? But I don't know. I guess I'll just go see it because for some reason I immediately lost interest in going to see Mission Impossible, and I love action movies, okay? I immediately lost interest in that and just really wanted to go see Sinners. So, well, it ain't scary, but I didn't know that. But it has blood and gore, and I don't like movies like that. Typically, I don't go looking for those. And I certainly don't go to things with titles called Sinners because, you know, I have a thing. So, anybody call me a sinner, I'd be like, he who is without sin cast the first stone. You know what I'm saying? But so I had no interest on seeing that. And then when I went to see it today, this is it just me? Because y'all ain't telling me y'all get me. Am I just overreacting? Or like, I don't know. I just feel like it was a big deal. Like it was a major confirmation that, you know, because I always seek confirmation that my gift is not just authentic, but I'm true to it, right? And that I'm elevating and growing in it because I want to be as, I don't know, as honed in as possible, right? I want to be so connected to the divine that there is no error, no separation. It's especially for myself, because when you align with true consciousness, there is no separation there. You know what I'm saying? So for me, it was a big deal that happened that way, that I'm explaining this stuff and then had no interest in going to see this movie, and all of a sudden I want to go see it. And then when I see it, it's playing out and acting out the exact same things that I had been told and taught and shown during this reading. Okay. All right, Charlie, you see what I'm saying. No, I'm talking about Sinners, Ken. How you doing? CD, you said it's a big deal. Okay. So, who will win, the Pacers or Thunder? Both of them gonna win. Because if one don't win one day, the other one will win another day. They always, one of them won't always winning, and one of them always losing. So, yeah, Charlie Brown, it does, doesn't it? You say you didn't care for the Sinners movie. Yeah, it wasn't so much about. It was a good plot, I think, but it wasn't so much about that as it is how it gave me confirmation of how well I'm actually tapping in. Okay. And I had asked, this is another thing, during my quiet time yesterday morning, I had asked for greater insight. I want to know more. I want to be better at this, right? Pacers and Thunders are NBA basketball teams here in the U.S. CD. You ain't missing nothing, girl. I used to be so into sports. I was so into sports, I would even watch golf. Okay, that's how into sports I used to be. Ooh, child. The Lord done freed me from a lot. He freed me from church. He freed me from sports. He freed me from marriage, okay? But anyway, so I know y'all waited all night for that story. I don't know if it was a big deal, but to me, it was just like, Queen Soul said yes. To me, it was just one of those things that I needed, that I had asked for, this is what it is. It made me feel seen by higher up in a way that I had not felt recently. Okay. I really started to feel like I'm doing this but are they just using me to heal and help people, but not really seeing me in a way that I can say that I'm really being useful, right? I guess maybe I kind of started to feel kind of like a little sideshow act. You know what I mean? Like one of the fat women in the circus kind of thing. Yeah. But that was confirmation that I was being seen by them. And I'm not just a sideshow for their use. That sounds sad, doesn't it? But I didn't really know what I was feeling. So thank you guys for helping me to hash out my feelings on live. Oh God, this is going to play back. And people are going to be like, what the hell is she talking about? Is she crazy? Why am I so open? I'm too transparent, okay? Thank you, Charlie Brown. I mean, like I always tell you guys, like, you guys hit that like and subscribe if you haven't already. Like I always tell you guys, like, sometimes it breaks my heart to tell y'all the truth when it comes to certain things that I see, but I have to say it, right? But I have to tell myself that same truth. I have to tell myself the truth. If I start lying to me, then what the hell? You get it? Yeah, blessings. It did help me, man. Thank you guys. See, I ain't just here for y'all. Y'all here for me too. And y'all gave me such beautiful words early on. I mean, sometimes I don't be knowing that I need stuff till I get it. My boyfriend, when we were leaving out today, he stopped and he looked at me and he was like, "You look so pretty. You look good." I was like, "Thank you." So, I'm just a girl, y'all. I like being told I'm pretty too. I am a little bit vain. You know how sometimes people be, I'm finna let y'all go, I promise. You said thanks for the story time. But you know how sometimes people be like, hit that like and subscribe if you haven't already, guys. But sometimes people will say, you know, oh, you look good, you know, you taking good care of yourself, stuff like that. It's really because I've been vain since I was a little girl. Because my mom used to hype my head up all the time, tell me how pretty I was, even though other people called me ugly all the time because I was skinny and I was poor and I was dark skinned, because dark skin wasn't in back then. And you know, they used to just really talk about me, and I had acne real bad too. So, but I've always been vain. Like, my looks have been very important to me. And so that's why I've never like really indulged in substances and drink and, you know, late night parties and, you know, excessive anything, because I don't want these looks to fade, honey. I like looking in the mirror and liking what I see on the outside as well as the inside. Okay, so I'm just vain. Thank you, Natalie. I think my dark skin is pretty too, hon. But I grew up in the Jim Crow South. I grew up in the heart of the civil rights movement, the area, Birmingham, Selma. I grew up in Alabama, and which is the heart of the civil rights movement. I grew up around the corner from where the church bombing was that killed those 4 girls back in the day. So, you know, a lot of times, even, you know, colorism being a thing. Thank you, Jason. You know, people can make it hard for you to love the skin you're in. But my mama used to tell me I was pretty all the time, and I looked literally exactly like my mother. Like, she was just a little bit lighter than me. She was more like a paper bag brown, and she was a few inches shorter. But honey, if you saw us from a distance, you wouldn't know one from the other once I became an adult. So I literally looked just like her. And when she would tell me I was pretty, I believed her because I looked just like her. And she was gorgeous. Like, she was beautiful. So yeah, that's where I get my vanity from. All right. So that reading was about your family. That was the only question that I asked about. So no other people came through doing your reading, Nima. All right, guys. So, you said sometimes she needs to cool it. Thank you, Jacqueline. You love my eyes and hair. So pretty. Thank you. I appreciate that. Y'all gassing my head up tonight. Some people say you have your mother's voice, CD. Oh, that's interesting. I tell you what, I'd be using that voice to call up and give me some credit. No, I'm just playing. Can you put this on my account? Be your mama's voice. Don't do that. I'm just playing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I be cutting up. But yeah. No. Thanks for the idea. I'm just playing. Don't you go do that. Jacqueline, what do I do as work? I am a full-time student. I'm working on my PhD in consciousness and human potential. And I am a seer. So I do this full-time. And other than that, I play all day. I spend time with my little boyfriend, and I paint, and I draw, and I'm getting into fashion design, creating. You say your mom is a secretary? Yeah, just learning how to create some of the designs that have been in my head and in my sketch pad. What else do I do? I binge watch British shows. I don't know why I'm into those. Yeah, I have a lot of creative pursuits, and I have been working since. Oh, y'all want to see some of my art? The most interesting part of human potential is the ability we have to tap into consciousness, divine consciousness, and to really take on those abilities as far and as high as possible in human form. Yeah. So hold on. Y'all want to see some of my art? Psh, I don't know. I don't usually share it. It's actually off over in the corner. I hide it away. But I have used some of my art to like express and heal some things that I have been through. So if it looks spooky and scary, it's just me getting stuff out so it doesn't live in here. Okay. And so just don't trip. Okay. Don't think I'm nuts. I do this so I don't go nuts, or because I used to be nuts. Okay. I'm just playing. Hold on. Okay, I'm not going to show y'all all of them. And so don't judge me, right? I'm not a great painter. I actually just started painting in September of last year. It's something that I had always wanted to do. And CD, you ready to go? I know it's nearly 3 a.m., honey. Look, if you need to go ahead and get you some rest, that's fine. I ain't going to hold it against you, I promise. But I just started painting in September of last year, and I had no training or skills. Okay, so I just put on canvas what was in my head the best that I could. All right. So this is the first painting that I ever did. This is called The Science of Being. Good night, Charlie Brown. This is thank you, Jacqueline. This is, so I do transcendental meditation, and this is an interpretation of how transcendental meditation, how we're connected to the unified field through lovemaking, okay? And how we transcend through that medium. Okay, that's one. That's the very first painting I did. You said the colors. Okay. All right. This one is called Poker with the Devil. So this is based on one of my exes. He was a narcissist. It's a toss-up between him and one of my foster mothers, whether or not which one is the worst person that I've ever met. Okay. But I used to have dreams about him playing poker with the devil for my soul, and he would win. Okay. So that's why you see, I don't know if you guys can see this eye here, but it's covered up by the light. This is me, the Queen of Hearts in reverse. And this is him, the Joker. Okay. This is also my light trying to come through here. Okay. But yeah, I used to have dreams, and I don't know if you guys can see kind of like these faux horns here. But I used to have dreams about him playing poker with the devil and for my soul and winning. And he did for the longest time. This one is called Too Enough. Okay. So if you can see, you can hang it pretty much anyway. But this is for the times when I was treated like I was too much and not enough at the same time. Okay. So it's called Too Enough. What's my religion? I'll have to get back to you on that. I don't really think about it. Okay, this one may be a little spooky, y'all. So don't trip. But this one is called Access Denied. So this is me, this gold star, and this is my heart. And this is my heart actually being fully healed. There's some silver here, okay? This silver here, all of this is like a force field around me and my heart. Because I told you guys I had broken heart syndrome at one time. These are all the different types of people who have hurt me. And you see these tentacles here, them trying to get to me. These are, how they'll say like people have a green thumb who are able to like grow stuff, plant seeds and grow stuff. Well, this is the seeds this is where they planted seeds in me that grew, but that green thumb is starting to decay. And where their tentacles come from is starting to decay as well. Okay? And the hand is kind of deformed here. Okay? So, there's that. Don't y'all think I'm nuts, all right? This one is called Church Boy. This is one of my exes as well, based on one. So he's really super religious, right? And he was what some people would think was a good guy. This is the one that I told you guys told me that it was annoying when I cried when my mother passed. So this is him being able to twist words. This is silver coming out of his mouth, but it's also blood because there was no life coming out. He had a silver tongue, but there was no life coming out. He was very good at twisting words. And he was an emotional bully and tried to control my world through withholding love and affection. Okay? But this is this fake innocence that he had. And he has crosses for eyes here, but they're crossed out because the religion that he has is not really rooted in truth. And this is the influence of his mother in his mind. Because I actually was just going to paint some off eyebrows here. And as I was painting it, she just flew out. Okay? Because she had so much influence over his mind. He was really messed up. All right. So that is Church Boy. Okay. And okay, y'all. I hope this one don't really freak y'all out too bad, all right? But this one is called Prophecy. And this is her heart right here. Okay. So Prophecy, there's a song by Tupac where it's a line, Tupac Shakur, and there's a line that says, we'll create, well, I'm paraphrasing, create a race of babies that hate the ladies that hate the babies, that create the babies. A race of babies that hate the ladies that create the babies. And what it's talking about is there'll be an epidemic of people who hate their mothers, and they will begin to either be violent toward their mothers or be violent toward their lovers or people because of that hate. But it's really self-hate, right? So this is where this comes from. All right. Does that make sense at all? Keep your head up is the name of it, Queen. So absolutely. And this is the last one I'm going to show y'all. This is self-portrait. So as y'all can see, this is the chakra system. This is the waves of the lower chakras here. And it kind of, goes up the spine. And then we have the heart chakra. Then we go to the throat chakra. Then right here, we have the third eye chakra and then the crown chakra. I don't know if you guys can really see her afro here with all the lights of the higher chakras. And she's speaking here. And her crown chakra is connected to source here. And I just wanted to give her some fairy wings and a fairy ear here. So this is self-portrait. You said that's your favorite? It's actually my favorite too. This one I hang up in my bedroom. So that's it, y'all. We over 3 hours now. Woo. CD, y'all been hanging in here, man. I just don't know how to thank y'all for coming and doing this every time, especially with the, thank you, Sharon. Thank you, Jason. Yeah, especially with the, thank you, Natalie. Oh, CD, I tell you, I literally just started painting in September. I have a couple of others over there, but I can't show y'all those. I can't put that on live. They'll say that I'm promoting corn. And then some of them I think are just probably boring. They're not really anything. I mean, I like them, but I don't think there'll be anything y'all be interested in. So, and then the live is already over 3 hours, so I don't want to show y'all everything right now. So, yeah. You guys have been absolutely amazing. Thank y'all for hanging in there. We didn't get to 100 likes, but hello, Lynetta. We're just about to sign off, sweetie. We'll be back Wednesday at 6 p.m. And you guys can possibly look for some pre-recorded videos for the collective readings this week as well. I'm thinking I'm being led to go back to that. So just kind of look out for them. Okay. But yeah. So I hope everyone who got a reading tonight was blessed. And those of you who were just hanging out, I appreciate you guys. And CD, I got to give a hug. Oh, I feel that one. That's a tight one. Oh, man. Oh, I love me some you. Thank you. Blessings to your kisses, girl. You're welcome, Sandra. Thank you. I received those hugs back, CD. You guys are amazing. Absolutely amazing. All right. Getting my hugs and kisses back. All right, y'all. Well, Queen Soul, good night. Thank you for hanging out. You guys are so amazing. So I will be back Wednesday, and y'all look for some pre-recorded. Go ahead and watch those if you see them. Even if you don't sit still and watch them, just play them so that I can jump back into that algorithm. That's what I'm trying to do. Okay. Yes, Queen Soul. Thank you. Yeah, it is a great transmutation of energy. OCD, you don't have to be sorry about that, honey. I didn't even know I was going to be doing that one. I woke up that morning and I kept hearing do it. And I'm like, no, I ain't doing it. I ain't. And then I just kind of gave in and I was like, okay. But you notice it was less than an hour because I wasn't going to be here too long. Okay. But yeah, so I want everybody to have a good night, good morning, good day. Remember self-love. I'm going to preach it every time. Radical self-love. Know your worth and know what you know deep down in here about you. Okay. All right. I appreciate you guys. I love you. I am Jua, and you have been read. Nima Nick, good night, sweetheart. Charlie Brown, thank you. You guys rest well. You rest well too. Have a good one. And CD, if anything comes up or we get changes, we get any information back on, going through that process, then I will email you and let you know. Okay. And then, yeah. All right. See you guys next time. There you go, Nima Nick, sending hearts. Good night, good night, good night. Till next time. Let's see, go over here. Yes.